Hello, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing on this nice fall day? I think we finally made it to fall. I'm so happy about that. In our area, it is getting slightly cooler and the leaves are falling with the wind. So I'm going to pretend like it's going to stay fall. In our area, it's what we call false fall, where it feels like fall and then it turns hot as heck again and then finally it's real fall. So we're in that false fall down here in the south, but we're going to try to enjoy it. This is my Candle pumpkin spice latte that I got on sale for $4 the other day. So I'm going to put it right here by my pumpkin decoration. Okay, I got all this crap in the way over here. Maybe I should move this. This is just random stuff I keep on my desk. Okay. Alright guys, I have $100 here today. Let's count it. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. And then I got $30 side hustle money this week. 10, 20, 25, 30. And I believe there was $7 left from my envelope, my wallet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's total $137. Gonna go in my wallet today. Can y'all see my money okay? I also have this white thing you probably can see right here. It's a sun lamp that I bought myself because there's been new studies that vitamin D supplements don't really work well. That sun lamp works better. And I have chronic vitamin D loss because of my MS. So I'm going to see if it works. So let's get started today. Alright, I'm going to try to follow my notes very carefully because I have a lot of this extra money and the ones I don't want to mess up. And I got my pens here all ready for you guys. Let me get those close. Okay. I hope y'all's week went well. My week was okay. I was having a pretty good week. I have 6 for Starbucks, but they bothered me yesterday at work. And I have a very long shift tomorrow. 9 hours total with, 1 hour lunch. 8 hours total with a 1 hour lunch. So it's 9 hours I have to be at the store, which may sound normal to you guys. And that was a normal shift for me a couple of years ago. But since I have MS, I really can't work more than 4 hours at a time. Sometimes I can stretch it to 5 or 6. And HR has told them this as well. And they haven't listened. I'm scheduled this Saturday and next Saturday for the 9-hour shift. So I'm trying my best to handle it. But my days there are numbered, honestly, because I don't know how much longer I can handle that toxic environment. I have stood it more than any of my coworkers said they could ever stand it. Any of my long-term coworkers, and there's only about 4 of us. Everyone else, the turnover is so quick because the manager honestly is toxic. And also, we're still not sure if our store will close on this second round of closure. We will find out around February. So my days are numbered there, so I am trying to handle it. I am trying to get ahead of my month ahead folder and get down my debt just in case I do quit or the store closes. So that's just too much drama for you guys this morning. Sorry, guys. Okay, I have 10 for this one. For my new subscribers, you're supposed to put 7 in here, but I round up or down because I just don't feel like doing 7s this year. It's too hard for me to come up with extra ones sometimes. So we're going to round up or down this year. I got all prepared. The only thing I didn't prepare was a drink. Oh, okay. I have a little bit of drink over here left from last night. I may drink that if I get too thirsty talking to you guys. That was a crazy way to start off my video, wasn't it? Let's see, Debt Snowball. How did I miss this Debt Snowball? I believe I have $8 for this. 5, 6, 7, 8. I had 6, but then I budgeted in a couple extra dollars with that leftover money from my wallet. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did I put in? 8. I put in 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Pink, purple, pink. Pink, purple, pink. Okay, the only thing we didn't do was a 1. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Anyway, sorry for starting off that video like that. That's just how my week went. It was pretty good up until that point when they started bothering me again. And the issue also is our air is broken. And I have 10 for my oldest son. And it's like 80 degrees in the store. And the fan that they provided me also broke. I thought I had a 10 here already. Because I'm trying to do this 50. I believe I had a 10 here already. When we get to the end, if I have an extra 10, it'll go here. I'm going to leave this here. I'm trying to do the 50 first. So let's not get me confused. I'll just leave this 10 here and see when I get to the end. Okay. Youngest son, I have a 10 for him. So I hope you guys' week went better than mine. It was going good, but I worked last night and they bothered me. And then tomorrow I have this long shift and I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. But I'm doing the best I can on this little budget here. My pay this week was $257. So I took out 100. I'm leaving 100 in there for bills. I believe when I added up my bills I had to pay this week, it was $95. So there's a little pad in there left for gas. We'll see how that goes. Summer fun. I have a 5 for that. I used to stuff gas money, but now I don't because I don't like going in the store to pay when you can just pay at the pump. And also, I try to do upside so I can get cash back. Alright, we're going to color in this orange stickle over here. See if y'all can see me well. Okay. So I hope I'm able to spread out this budget correctly and we don't mess up today. Today's my short day, as you guys know. I gotta go pick up the kiddos. I dropped them off about 8:30. I go home at 9. I'm here till 11:30. That's 2.5 hours. That's all I have at home on Friday is 2.5 hours. I have $5 for the kids' room. So normally I have my coffee and breakfast and I watch YouTube while I break down my money and get it ready and write it down and get ready to film and all that good stuff. And then by the time I'm done and I upload, it's time to go get the kiddos and take them to their Friday lunch. I think they want Chinese food today. They love Chinese food. They call it mall food because we go to the mall to pick up from this Chinese restaurant called Pee Wee's. So we're going to go to Pee Wee's today. And I'm like, y'all, I'm surprised y'all aren't sick of Pee Wee's because they love that place. Oh, I got my nails done. I did fall colors. I didn't do anything on them Halloweenish because I just wanted a little hint of Halloween since it's not quite fall time, but I'm ready. I'm ready for fall. So, and this pretty ring, I remembered where I got it from. This was a part of a 3-ring set that was from Jessica Simpson. I got it at Walmart. I think it was $6 or $9 for the set. So that wasn't too bad. Alright, I have 5 for my oldest son. I'm just going to let this build up and then I'll take it when I do my stuffing of their folders and put it in there. 5 for him. I just collect money for him in case they're going somewhere. They are actually going to take a trip. I have $5 for my tiny house in the backyard. They actually are going to take a trip, my husband and the 3 kiddos, to a theme park. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. I finally made 100 in here. Okay. They are going to take a trip to a theme park. It's about 2 hours away, maybe more, for my husband's birthday, which is coming up. He does have a friend that has season tickets, so his friend is letting him borrow the tickets. So that'll be cheap. But of course they have to pay for gas and food. I am not going because it's the heat. I don't enjoy that. $5 for my MS doctor. I have 20, 30, 35, 40. I don't enjoy the heat. If it was further along in the year, cooler, October, November, I would definitely go. But because we could take my wheelchair and they could just push me around, and I could probably do some small rides. But I don't wanna do the heat. Okay, Hands and Bands. I took out the savings challenge in here. Hush. My big old cat wants to bully the other one. Quit. Stop. Oopsies. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna cut, and I don't feel like hearing them growl with you guys. So, okay, Hands and Bands. I took this one out of here. I'm gonna use this savings challenge. This is one I had started a long time ago. It's a penny savings challenge, but I'm not going to do pennies. I don't want to do the change, so I'm just going to round up or down. So I have $6 today for this one. I'm going to get caught up where I was, and then we'll start from there. So it may be confusing for you guys, but I just want to use this. So for example, this will be $6, $6, $7, $7, $8, 8, probably 9, 9, 10. I'm just going to round up or down like that. Y'all hear that police car going by? Something's going on. Alright, I got 6 for Hands and Bands. This will be used for tuition. I used to love her channel, her Hands and Bands channel, and her savings challenges, but she stopped doing YouTube for some reason. Okay, good girls. I believe I owe Rio $6. Let me go ahead and put it in. I've gotten to where I try to keep the habit of putting the money in first. Because when I used to draw first and then put the money in, I forgot the money and we'd always be messed up. So, let's see, Rio. Let's do a pink on you. Let's do a pink. Okay. Or should I do a yellow? I think I'll do a yellow because of the little star. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after I pick up my kiddos, I'm going to drop them off at home. And then go babysit my granddaughter for a couple of hours where my daughter works. She was supposed to have a 4-hour shift, but they've cut it down to 2. They've cut her hours because back to school, they're getting less customers. So I hope it picks up soon because she definitely needs more hours. Her hubby, well, her fiance is a landscaper, so he gets pretty good work, but she gets very few hours and she needs some more. Just like me, I need more hours. They cut my hours too. I was getting scheduled about 15 hours and I was picking up to about 24. But now they're scheduling me like 12. It's dropped again. But if they leave me alone, I'll pick up more. Okay, YouTube. I gained 30 subscribers. I almost gained 40. I just need 2 more to get 40 subscribers. So next time, I'll definitely have $1. I put $1 in for every 10 subscribers, so that's 30. And I put in 1 for tax. 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay. My goal for this envelope is $100 so that I'll have enough for YouTube taxes. I'm only getting paid every other month or so, so I don't believe I'm going to need to pay taxes. But if I do, I have it right here. And if I don't, I will use it for a debt snowball. So we'll see when it's tax season. What's that paper called? Your, I want to say 401k, but it's not. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The tax form. Your W-2. We'll see what the W-2 says. All right, school shoes. I have 5 for that. We only got 10 in there. We're starting all over for the school shoes. Let me take a sip of my drink. I'm getting dry. All right. Kids' birthdays. I do have a fall and a winter birthday kid. I got $6 for this. So hopefully we'll have enough in here for a birthday dinner. If we don't, we may just have to take it off of our cards when my husband gets paid, and then I'll just save for the next kid's birthday. If we don't have enough, I'll probably save for that winter kid's birthday since the fall kid's coming up real soon. And then after that, we have no more birthdays for a few months. So that'll help us get ahead in this. I'm doing the colors that are in this little guy right here. I got green, pink, purple, dark pink, and blue. I was trying to match the colors there to this little lamb. This will be $60. That's good for a dinner out to eat with the fam. We might need a little bit more. The way prices are going these days, I may need to budget $100 for in there, but we'll see. Okay, for my birthday, I believe I just have a 5 for that. Let me look. Yes. $20.45. Okay, for my newbies, my husband's not good at saving for holidays, birthdays. If he gets paid that week, he'll gladly take you out to eat. But if he don't get paid that week, he's not good about planning ahead, like the week before, saving money. And it seems like Valentine's Day and my birthday an anniversary ends on a week you don't get paid. So I've decided to save my own birthday envelope because mom deserves to be celebrated as well, right? But my husband is starting a new job at a new place where they're supposed to be getting paid weekly. So I think that will really help. He's been at this job for 4 years and got paid every other week. And that was really hard on us because the weeks that he didn't get paid, we had to live off of my little budget. Or we had to eat food that was in the pantry because we weren't able to shop. Or it was really hard to live off of my part-time budget, right? So if he starts getting paid every week, that would be great. And I could cash stuff a little bit more, maybe. We'll see how this new job goes. I don't believe he's going to get any overtime hours at this new job, though. Like he did at the other job, he was on call once a month. He does maintenance at a place that does airplanes. Let's see, big home items. 5. But this new place, I don't believe he does overtime. But he gets paid the same amount. That was my only stipulation when he started talking about this job. I said, whatever you want to do, babe. If it makes you happy, you go apply. But as long as you get paid the same amount, because we cannot go any lower. And he does, thank goodness. And he's got the experience now. So, hey guys, sorry about that. My son decided to text and call up a storm. I didn't realize I was not recording from here onward, so we're going to try again. Anyway, I colored in this, as you guys saw, $5. I was talking about my husband's job. It's a good job, and he gets paid the same amount. He works middle shift. I don't know if I got to that part yet. 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. So he'll be able to help me with the children. I'll let y'all know how it goes, and it's going to help us out financially because we'll get paid weekly instead of every other week. Okay, Bath & Body. I put $5 in here. That makes $30. I have enough Bath & Body Works to last me through the rest of this year. So next year I may go and buy me a bunch at their semi-annual sale. My 52-week savings challenge. I hate that you guys didn't see this because I put in a $10 and I messed up my colors, but that's okay. I colored in 4, 8, 9, 10. See how I did orange up there and purple down there? I was upset I messed up my colors, but in the long run, it really doesn't matter. This savings challenge is for my debt snowball. It's going to be the first payment I make in January. I've been saving for Torrid, but it may go on my buckle bill because that may be lower. But if not, it will go on Torrid or buckle. Either or, it's going to go on debt snowball. and it should be about $300. Okay, I put $10 in my youngest son's tuition. Last year I stuffed this a lot harder. I put in $100 each time, but this year I'm doing it online because that last payment will come out in January. So I just want it to come out online. It's already set to come out, automatic payment. So after January, we'll stuff harder in here, but until January, I'm just putting probably a 10 in here each time. Okay, and this is where I realized I was not recording. I put in my $5 for my Cadence shoes. That equals 10 because I had a 5 from last week. They're adaptive shoes that help people walk that are slow walking. I have MS and foot drop, so they help you glide and step so you don't trip. And they're $200, so I'm saving for those. Okay. And this is about $200. That's why I'm using this savings challenge. But it says saving the bacon, so it seems like it was for a debt snowball or something, but I'm using it for my shoes. And I was telling you guys about my jacket when I got cut off. There's a company called Be Well, Bewell, and they have jackets and hoodies for people that do blood work or infusions, because they zip down on the arm, and you can take your arm out for your blood work. And then if you have an IV, you zip it back closed and just leave a little space like that so that you're warm during your infusions or blood work. And I commented on a post of theirs that their jackets are $80. I commented that, of course, it's $80. That's too expensive for me, but I would be saving because it's a jacket I'm going to wear forever, right? My MS is not going to go away, so I would use it forever. Well, this sweet man named Jeffrey, so if y'all pray, send a little thank you prayer, little good thoughts for Jeffrey. He has terminal cancer, and he is donating 80 jackets to people who need them. And I was about the 21st person, and he bought me a jacket. Guys, what a blessing. I meant to show you guys today, but I'm telling you about it. I'll show you next week if I remember. And I wore it on Tuesday when I went to get my blood work. And the nurses were so fascinated by it. They said they were going to tell a patient of theirs that had chemo. They also have ones that zip like near the shoulders in case you have ports or you do, chemo treatments. So it's such a good company. If you know anyone that does blood work a lot, chemo, infusions, go and check them out. Tell them to check them out. Or if you are blessed enough to have lots of money, or you do charity, save and buy one for someone. I'm going to try to start saving so I can pay it forward and buy someone one. It was so sweet, and I was so blessed and wonderful. Okay. Sorry about that rant. Okay, and then I have one for my subbies. This is for Christmas cards. I'm going to send some special subscribers Christmas cards with money in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have this for one subscriber. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. And 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to save about 5 for each person, so I need a little bit more to go. Because there's about 4 or 5 people I want to send one to. Okay. We did good today, guys. I didn't mess up at all. Except I swore I had $10 more for my son's challenge back here, but maybe I didn't. Other than that, I don't think I messed up this week, so we did super good. So thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. I hope my week is better next week. I hope I have a great rest of the day because I still have to pick up the kiddos and I have babysitting. So after that, I'm going to be tired. I'm going to crash. And then y'all think about me and pray for me for tomorrow, that long shift. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it, honestly. I might have to call HR and have them email them that I really can't do over 4 hours, but my job never wants to listen. Anyway, I'm not going to have a wallet stuffing on Tuesday because I don't have enough money this week to put in my wallet. So I'm going to live off of what money I have, which is not much, but it's enough to make it through if I'm super careful this week. And I just have enough in my account for gas, really. So we're going to make do best we can. I will have a video up on Tuesday, however, because I'm going to be telling you guys about my giveaway. Because I've made it to 1,200 subscribers. I'm going to do a giveaway at 1,200, 500, 700, 900, and 2,000. That's how I did it when I was doing 1,000. So that's how I'm going to do it for 2,000. I don't think I'll ever make it to 2,000, but I don't care. I'm happy for every single one of you, even if only 100 people watch me every week. You guys encourage me. I'm thankful for you because you guys watch me and I'm a constant for you in your life. I'm glad to be there for you, and I'm glad you guys are there for me. Please give me a thumbs up and a good compliment, and I will see you guys Tuesday, okay? Bye-bye.